have some tutorial on YouTube on simple exercise on stretches. I think the best way really is to seek a rehab specialist, but I understand it's not really accessible for a lot of people. That's why I try to share my experience, and hopefully the info I provide will be somehow helpful. Now, with that said, I think it's very important when you have a dog with hip dysplasia, the pain is managed first, whether it's on pain mat or do a more natural approach like I do. Now, what kind of exercise? I don't know what exactly did you purchase, but one thing is dog with hip dysplasia. A lot of times people only focus on the exercise on the hind legs. But I think one thing people overlook is to build core strength. Because especially I think your dog is GSD, right? Yeah. So for GSD, they have like such a long back. They need to have a strong core to support their all fours. Now, if they have bad hips, it's even more important for them to have a strong core to support the hip. I don't know how much you know about canine conditioning exercise, but to start, I recommend start your dog to learn how to stand still. I know it sounds not fun, it sounds boring, but standing still is actually a very good exercise for your dogs. Can your dog stand still for a minute? Can your dog stand still with good posture for 3 minutes? Most of the time, the dogs cannot. You want to start with having the dog stand on solid ground with good posture for a minute. And then after they master 1 minute standing on solid ground, you can introduce foam pads like this. This one is from FitPaws. They are more expensive. They're like, I think, is it $50? But if you're on a budget, you can use the human one. Let me show you. This one, I got it from Amazon. I think it's literally half the price. It's smaller, but you can just get 2 of these. 1, 2. I list all these equipment in my Amazon list under canine fitness equipment. Again, you want to start with a solid ground first, and then once they master, they can stand still for a minute. You move to foam pads, and then after the foam pads, you can move it to this kind of inflatable stuff. Now, this one is a human brand from Amazon. I don't know, like 20 something dollars. Now, this one is specifically designed for dogs. They are double the price. Quality wise, yes, this one is a bit softer. But if you're on a budget, you can just get the cheaper one, but you want to put a yoga mat on top to provide traction. I think these are a bit hard. They are not as comfortable, but if you put a yoga mat on top, it's perfectly okay too. You don't have to spend a fortune on these equipment. It's always very difficult for me to answer this type of question because every dog is different. You don't know the fitness level of your dog. Plus, it is not my position to recommend any exercise for dog with certain medical condition. I can only share my experience. Again, recap what I said. Start by standing still with all fours on the solid ground, and then you proceed with the foam pad, and then you can graduate to unstable surface. Please, if your dog never have any prior experience on working on equipment, do not start them on equipment because the last thing you want is your dog injure themselves, okay? I know I didn't really exactly answer your question, but I hope what I said helped you to start. Any question, leave me a comment.